you're seeing from Kyle, who's recovering from a UCL sprain, and where you think
simulated game in Aberdeen through a bullpen today. And touchy.
Adley Rutschman with a high and deep drive out toward that bullpen, and that ball's gone. Adley Rutschman's first home run of the season puts the Orioles back on top.
Wow, we all been waiting for that right there. Adley Rutschman and a long ball, and I tell you what, the Birds have the long stroke working today. That's the third home run as we begin the third inning, and the first one of the year for Adley Rutschman.
Happy to see the homer hose back, Mike.
Great to see the homer hose back. We were missing it. You know, I'm glad the boys.
It's been elevated to the upper part of the strike zone. The Orioles have been able to get on top of all.
For Brewer pitching. Now the inside corner with a cutter. And Rutschman powers one into right field here. That drops for a hit in front of Churio on an 0-2 two-out pitch. Adley Rutschman keeps the inning alive. Ray for Rutschman. And a rising cutter for a strike. First time.
Many more.
That one's up the middle, and a base hit for Rutschman into center. Perkins was playing toward left center field, and Henderson easily gets to third running on him. So a hit by pitch and a hit of a pitch. Runners at the corners instantly for the O's.
And ran right in the face of the center fielder, Blake Perkins. So first and third, and what a swing that was by Rutsch. Good to see him going and using the middle part of the field. You see Henderson right there. He knows he can easily get to third base and does.
At just 22 years old, his reputation is.
Fastball's going to be 94, 95 at times. That went up to 97.
Why he's off to such a poor start, but the league has crushed the fastball. Knocks a cutter out of play yesterday. O's have won 3 swept in the regular season in his 2-year career. And he drills this one up the middle. Pass Marlin, pass Farmer in front of Buxton for a 2-strike base hit.
I love where he's hitting the ball. He is driving it right back up the middle. Right past Kyle Farmer. Kyle Farmer shaded that way, about all he could be that way. The ball hit hard.
Glenn Perkins, who's next door to us from St. Paul, who's doing the color on the Twins.
A little bit extra, 98. Again.
Third time through per 95. Stop throwing. 3 games. Dug out into left. Martin sprinting toward the line. That ball's in there. Grabs it on a bare hand. And Adley, after a wide turn, will retreat with a single.
Well, and Austin Martin does a good job here. I mean, the ball one-hopped, and he picked it up right to his hand and quickly got it to second base to hold Rutschman, because Rutschman's intent out there was he's going to get to second base. See the ball hop. He's thinking 2 right there. He's going to make his way to second. When he sees the throw coming in, quickly puts on the brakes.
See, I like when I ask you questions like this. Oh, that's not going to help his cause. Two-out walk, 2-out hit by pitch.
Ooh. Hard cutter right off the thigh of Rutschman.
The guns today, and the report is looking like the 23 Kyle Bradish.
Would have been his first start, was rained out. There's Mike Elias. Especially slow playing the process with Bradish. UCL sprain. Anytime you bound this year. Rutschman, end of the bat. There you go. The last Orioles starter to reach base safely. Adley Rutschman will turn on the faucets here in the 6th with his first hit. He's got a single anyway.
Yeah. Talk about staying on one, huh? See, watch the top hand come off right here. The reason why the top hand comes off is he's able to stay.
The homer hose and the hydration station are all fun and games, but Adley Rutschman. It's a walk to Rutschman. He reaches base for a 2nd straight time. Second walk for the Orioles tonight. Takes a call Minnesota series. And he chases one in a very similar spot. No big of a deal. That ball's drilled left center field. Base hit Rutschman. Henderson with a big turnaround second is going to hold. And the Orioles have the first two aboard. Gunnar and Adley with nobody out.
The bottom of the zone, inside out swing, barrels it up. Gunnar Henderson thinks about it. Isbell puts a little pressure on Isbell to field this ball cleanly out in center field. He does.
Including in the outfield here at Kauffman Stadium. City other than Rome. Kansas City Fountain Day. Every city's got their thing, and balls a year go out to the fountains. Rutschman right side. There you go. The Orioles have the leadoff man on. And Adley Rutschman's got both hits for the O's in the game.
Yeah, he peppered that one pretty good, too.
And now it's got to be. They're all still waiting. Oh. Man, oh, man. I just view out there would have Rutschman. Tags it into left field. Well struck. Adley Rutschman. Melendez at the wall. It's over it. Grand slam Rutschman. And the Orioles with one titanic swing are right back in this thing.
Come on now, kid. That's exactly what the Birds needed right there. A big blow, and there's your big blow. And we got a ball game now.
The first grand slam in the major league career of Adley Rutschman.
Boy, and Rutsch, you could see him in the dugout. He dialed long distance on this one. I'm talking about fastball, center part of the plate, hands in tight, barrel to it. And a night where you
jumping in that at bat.
Well, the strike zone was not great last night for the Orioles. No doubt about that. Now, that's a strike. 2 years ago, after his second Tommy John surgery, and all of a sudden he gets to spring training, the fastball ticked up about R20 at all.
Adley Rutschman had the only hit against Reagans in the first start, and he has the first hit against Reagans tonight. Lobbing a changeup into center field for a one-out single. Gets a base hit here, brings Rutschman to the plate. Swing in the seventh inning.
Yeah, big night for him.
Lefties this season. 2 on, 2 out, 2 in. Rutschman swings through a cutter. And against his Kansas City team. Got 99, fouled it away there. It's Reagans to Rutschman. Boy, good swing.
15th in ERA. The ball gets in the gap.
Rutschman, a hard ground ball, a base hit. Brings in another run here in the second inning. McCann will score. Henderson all the way to third. And the two-strike barrage.
A rocket right back up the middle. You see where Bobby Witt Jr., the shortstop, is? He's a little bit to the pull side. Ball easily gets through. McCann scores. Henderson to third.
Rutschman take. That will be foul. Henderson runs and Rutschman lines it into left field. Henderson keeps running to third. Velasquez's throw will be offline. And the Orioles will have runners at first and third.
Yeah, he's looking to pull. Found the hole again. Henderson running hard.
Guy really did keep his role with the Orioles alive.
Talking to Aaron Hicks, you know, saying, I said, it seems like you hit better with an Oriole uniform. He said, but can still help you win games.
And he's taking off for third, and he'll make it without a throw. 2 steals in the sequence for Jorge Mateo.
Makes Adley a much better hitter.
And just like that, the drawn-in infield. Adley bloops one past the shortstop Neto. Mateo creates a run. Rutschman drives him in, and it's 2-zip. He's on the run. Rutschman powers one deep to left field. Adley Rutschman hits one off the base of the wall. Henderson will come in to score. And Rutschman collects his second run batted into the night. A single in the third, a double in the fifth. Adley's got 2 of the Orioles' 3 RBIs.
Track and look at Henderson run. I mean, he had such a big jump. He could have ended up at first. As he coasted in to make it 3. You don't see too many guys go in feet first anymore. At least he slid. Sure, that message has been delivered on occasion.
Hearn, who's on deck. Rutschman digs out a low pitch into left center field, and he has the Orioles' first hit.
Well, second time through the lineup, you kind of know what he's had. I mean, he's had a real good breaking ball. Get a couple of runs on the board. Good way to start right there. A 60-degree wedge, left center.
We always love seeing his dad, Randy Rutschman, Coach Dad, much nicer today.
Yeah, the one number that I look at is that
Rutschman hits it hard, but foul. Hits it hard, but fair this time. Straighten it out there. Adley with a couple of base hits. Jackson Holiday down to third. The Orioles have 3 hits in the 5th inning. 4 straight. Another $500 for JBI of the night. Into the game, tied for 3rd in the American League. I ever did. Rutschman down the left field line. That ball toward the pole. That ball is going to get out of play. Handed. Adley staying alive on one. Rutschman shatters his bat. Still sprays one to left that falls in for a hit. Well, it took the top off the lumber, but Adley's got a 3-hit night, and here come the Orioles.
bat splinters it. And then Anderson gets the.
Gunnar Henderson did not. And he has seen some really good ones. Cole Reagan.
But he was a reliever that.
There's a base hit. Dumped into left by Adley. Gunnar gets a green light from Tony Mansolino, and he will score standing up. Rutschman drives in Henderson, and it's 2-0 O's.
Well, first of all, if you're Tony Mansolino, you know how Ward can throw or not throw. Well, doesn't even hesitate. Here he comes, and he just sent it him because he knows who's running. It's a dreadful throw. Pulls it over 4 and 5.
Hit by a pitch to start the game. A home run in the 3rd, a double in the 5th. And so when Gunnar tells us he's fielding Henderson on the run, and that's exactly how you execute a hit and run. Rutschman into right, Henderson over to 3rd. Tom Emanski will be proud of that one. Runners at the corners as the Orioles have 5 straight